you're pouring so much into this friend and they're not giving you anything back. The analogy I like to think of it of is you're pouring water in a bucket with a hole at the bottom. They might not insult you, they might not outwardly say bad things to your face, but they don't compliment you ever. I even had a friend literally act like the business idea that I had come up with was their idea. These are harder to spot because sometimes people can be really good at this, but if you are keen with your senses, you will spot when someone. In my 22 years of living, I have seen the worst of the worst when it comes to people, especially friends. Talk about getting done dirty. All the forms you could think of, the slick, twisted, dark ways you could imagine. And through these horrific experiences with friends, I have learned the types of friends to be careful around, to watch out for, to look sideways at, and to most importantly, steer clear and turn the other way. So if this is your first time here, my name is melissathedivine, welcome, and if not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about the types of friends to be careful with. I decided to categorize these into archetypes of friends, archetypes of people that you need to watch out for, because who doesn't love a good archetype, okay? So the first archetype that you need to watch out for is the copycat, okay? The copycat is a person who always wants to mimic what you do. Now for me, I've experienced this multiple times where I will become friends with somebody and all of a sudden now they start to dress the way that I start to dress. They start to like want to do the same styles that I want to do. They start to want to like ask me what I'm gonna do before I do it type. You feel me? And it's okay if your friend's like, oh girl, what you gonna do next to your hair? That's normal. But when your friend asks you, what are you gonna do next to your hair? And then they go run and do it to theirs, that's sus. Like, that's mad sus. Like, why did you ask me what I was gonna do and then just go do it before I could do it? You know what I'm saying? When you see they start to mimic like the clothes you wear, how you wear your hair, that type of stuff. And listen, don't go too crazy with this because it's normal if you like become friends with a girl. It's normal for you guys to kind of start to like do similar things. Like don't try to like go crazy and think everything they're doing is them copying you. But I just know I've experienced firsthand, and your woman's intuition will tell you something is off and something feels weird, and you're gonna feel like, damn, I feel like this person copied me. You know that distinct feeling when you're like, I feel like this person is copying me. It's distinct. You know the feeling. You need to be wary of the copycat friend, okay? And the copycat friend will either admit, they'll either like act like they know what they're doing, or they will pretend that they have no idea. Like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. I'm not copying you, da 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 da. Some people will act like, oh girl, like I'm just doing like, this is just what friends do. Like, which no, friends don't just copy every single thing the other person does. Like, that's not normal. Or they'll be like, girl, what are you talking about? Nobody's trying to copy you. You're thinking too deep about it. So people will play either way if you decide to call them out. But if you're noticing someone copy like all the things that you're doing, and it can be down to your plans. It can be down to your goals. Let's say you wanted to do this career, not all of a sudden they want to do that career. It's like, it's not crazy for you and your friends to influence each other, but it's crazy when they start to copy multiple aspects of your life, like your career, your fashion. Even they might start to copy your friends. They might start to have and befriend your friends. The copycat friend will also borrow your things and never return them, but you will catch them wearing your stuff. Now, this is crazy. The copycat friend wants your wardrobe. They want to essentially be you because they see what you bring to the table and how they can benefit from it. So if they get a cute piece from you that you let them borrow, ooh, honey, you might not get that back. And if you have to play tug of war to get your clothes back with this friend who's already copying you and trying to look exactly like you, so be very wary of these friends who like always borrow your clothes. You can never get them back. They stay wearing your clothes even after you've been asked for it back. It's like, girl, unless you're my sister, unless you're like my family, unless you're like my blood, we're that close of friends, you shouldn't be on that. And yeah, a lot of times they'll copy you, but they won't give you credit. Like, let's say you have a certain mindset or you have a certain way of looking at things. They'll start to embody and copy that mindset and act like it was all their idea. Like, oh, I'm so glad I started glowing up and thinking different. It's like, girl, I put you onto this. You were just in the gutter 2 weeks ago. I just put you onto a whole different positive mindset. And now you want to act like I didn't just put you on? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You know, so people are going to try to copy you and not give you credit. Though that's the worst kind of person. For me, if I take like a nugget of knowledge, if I borrow something from somebody, if I see something that I like about somebody that I wish I could do or have or embody, I'm gonna let them know, hey girl, I love how you do your hair, you need to put me on to who does your hair. Hey girl, I love your nails, where do you get them done? Let me go, I wanna go so I can get my own set. Like, that's how it should be, okay? I'm gonna call out that I love what you do, and I'm not gonna try to copy it and be sneaky with it. I'm gonna let it be known, and I'm gonna say, put me on, girl. Like, you know, put me on, right? So be wary of the copycat friend. They are dangerous. Steer clear. Like I talked about in my last video, I even had a friend literally act like the business idea that I had come up with was their idea. Like they acted like I had nothing to do with it. It was their idea. They came up with it, and I'm pretty much just the little side character that's gonna help. Like, no, babes. That was my whole idea. Let's stop. Like, people be so out of pocket. Again, I've seen the worst of the worst. Like, I'm telling you. The second archetype, the second type of person you need to watch out and steer clear for is the secret competition friend. The secret competition friend is the friend who is secretly competing with you. These are harder to spot because sometimes people can be really good at this. But if you are keen with your senses, you will spot when someone is, when you feel, again, that competitive energy. You can tell, again, I think any man or woman can kind of tell when that competition is on, whether it's been verbally said or not. It's like an unspoken competition that you feel in the room, which you don't normally feel. You don't feel competition with everyone that you come across. There's certain people that you feel competition with, keep in mind. There's healthy competition with your friends, but when you feel like you and this person are in secret competition, competition with friends should be kind of outward. Like, you say it out loud. But when your friend is in secret competition with you, this is them trying to pretend like they're not competing with you in any way, shape, or form, but secretly behind the scenes, they're competing with you. They're keeping track of everything. They're trying to beat you, right? And you're gonna always feel this weird competitive vibe. You might feel like certain things they say, like they're trying to one up you. And listen, this friend, they may never really insult you, but they won't necessarily compliment you either. So it's not like they're gonna outwardly be like, girl, no, you're not giving. But this may be the friend who you can walk in drip down to the toe, head to toe, looking icy, looking fresh, looking all things, okay, exclusive, right? And they could just act like whatever. They might not even say anything, like, oh, nice. No, compliment like the ugly thing about your outfit. Let it be like you have this random, let's say you have the most drip down all together outfit or whatever, and you had to throw a random scrunchie in your hair. That was like the least part of the outfit that you cared about. And they'll be like, oh, cute scrunchie. And you'll be like, girl, I am dripped head to toe. What do you mean cute scrunchie? Like, the scrunchie wasn't even a part of the fit. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is the kind of friend who, they might not insult you. They might not outwardly say bad things to your face, but they don't compliment you ever. They don't really give you genuine compliments. Your friends who genuinely love you and they see you as like their good friends are gonna genuinely compliment you, okay? I have friends who tell me, Melissa, you look the fuck good, girl. Like, the fuck, how you did the you put it all together, French kiss. I'm like, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But the friends who, when you look good, you know you look bomb, they know you look bomb, but they don't say anything, that's mad sus. You need to watch out for this friend. Watch out for them. They're shady, so shady. And this friend is also not happy when you succeed. This happened to me with a friend once. I said, yes, girl, I graduated college. I graduated, I finished. They were like, oh, that's dope. Yes, awesome. Stayed on their phone, didn't even look up from their phone. Like, I was just like, girl, what? I just told you I had one of the biggest accomplishments of my life. This is a humongous deal. We should be celebrating, and you're just kind of like, oh, cool. Scroll, scroll, scroll. It's crazy. I'm telling you, these will be the people who they're not sharing your wins with you. They're not happy to see you succeed, or their response to your successes are very mid, very dry. But these can be the same people who, let's say they pulled into a parking spot correctly. Oh, now we should all be applauding for them and we should be clapping for them because they did something so great. Those are the type of people you got to be wary of. Though it's the people who they'll celebrate the smallest wins that they have in their life and they want you to clap for them. Like, yes, girl, look, now I know how to parallel park now, da 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 da. But I'm over here like, girl, I just graduated college, and they're like, oh. Be careful of those friends, y'all. I'm telling you, if your friend they'll accomplish the littlest thing and expect you to gas them up, but you accomplish something big and it's mute. This is gonna be the friend who, at the end of the day, they'll do you dirty. Because listen, if you can't be happy for me when I succeed, that means you don't want to see me win. That means you actually would love to see me fail. Even if it came down to you being the one to make me fail, you wouldn't care because you don't like to see me happy. Seeing me happy doesn't make you happy, so you'd rather see me fail than see me succeed. Be wary of this friend. This friend is dangerous. The third archetype that you need to be wary of is the shit talker, okay? The shit talking friend. Now listen, all of us girls, we love to kiki, we love to gossip. Like, why that's where I just saw like a spider on my desk, but it was probably my eyelash. I hope it was at least. Anyway, yep, the third type of friend that you need to be wary of is the shit talker. Now, the shit talker friend, this is the friend, like I said, us girls, we love to kiki, we love to gossip. That's normal for you and your friends to gossip. Like, that, it's normal. Anyone who says they don't gossip, I feel like they're not telling the truth. Like, we all do it. It's whatever. When they come to you, it's always shitting on somebody, shitting on this friend, shitting on that friend. Keep in mind, this is the key element. They shit on this person or they shit on these people all the time, but they stay in their company. If you have someone that constantly talks shit about someone who they are always around, run the opposite direction, because this means that they are willing to be around people that they don't like. That means even if they don't like your ass, you could be cool, you could be dope, you could be whatever. Even if they don't like you, they will be around you just cause, and they will do the same thing to you. If you don't think they'll go run and talk shit about you too, when you're not there, you're lying to yourself, okay? Be wary of this friend who, I'm telling you, they'll talk shit about these people, but they will constantly be around them. They hang out with them all the time. They're together all the time, but they're constantly talking shit about this person. That doesn't make sense. Why are you always with them? Why are you even their friend if you hate them so much? It means they don't care. They'll be around people whether they like them or not. They're just there for whatever it is that person can probably give them. Be wary of this friend, watch out for this friend, be careful around this friend. They're also never the problem, right? People who talk mad shit, usually don't see themselves as being the problem. They usually see everyone else as a problem. So if you have those friends who every time they're in some drama, but it's never their fault, they never take accountability, be wary of those friends, because they probably won't take accountability in your relationship either. And they probably will never see that they're the problem, okay? I had a friend who literally told me that our other friend that we were super close friends with was like talking shit to him about me. And I'm like, dang. They told me about multiple scenarios where this girl talks shit about me. My first thought was, they could talk this much shit about me to you. There's no way you weren't participating in this shit talking. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you weren't also talking shit in order for me to think that this person could have just went on and on. Because no one can come to me and talk hella just shit on my friend and I would just sit there and soak it in. I would have to defend my friend. If someone goes to someone and talks hella shit, it's normally not just one way. It's normally a two-way conversation. I'm just saying, okay? I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. The fourth archetype of friend you need to be wary of is the pushover / the friend with no backbone. These friends are dangerous, okay? And the reason these friends are dangerous is because they stand for nothing, which means they will fall for anything. They just go with the wind, okay? They have no moral standing. They have no like middle ground. They have no common ground. It's just whatever way the wind blows, they with it, okay? Because these will be the friends that will abandon you in situations. These will be the friends where if they find a cute guy on vacation, it's hasta luego to you, okay? It's peace to you. It's I'm out of here. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. You good? You know what I'm saying? These friends who just go with the wind, you have to be careful with, because in situations where you really need them, they're not going to be there probably. Chances are they probably won't be there, okay? Because they might be too busy with some random bullshit going on to even be there for you as a genuine friend. They can't stand up for themselves, let alone you, okay? They have a hard time standing up for themselves, so let someone be talking trash about you. They won't have enough of a spine to defend you. Some people, it's not always that maybe they're joining in on the shit talking. Some people might be so spineless to where they can't even defend you because they don't know how to stand up for you, because they don't know how to stand up for themselves. So you have to be wary of these friends, because they might be complacent to someone talking trash about you because they're so spineless that they can't stand up for themselves. They'll go with the flow, they'll go with whatever. If someone says they don't like you for this reason, bet they'll probably join in on it too, because they just go with the wind that day. Be careful with these types of friends, I'm telling you. The fifth type of friend you need to be wary and careful of is the doubter or the minimizer. This is the friend who's always doubting you. This is the friend who's always minimizing your accomplishments. This is the friend who's always, anytime you accomplish something, they're like, oh wow, I didn't know you were capable of this. The person who was always doubting you, and it's like, girl, you have no reason to doubt me, come on. I'm literally out here making moves. You should be doubting yourself, right? It be the friend who they should be looking at themselves sideways, but they're over here doubting you. Be wary of these friends. It's the friends who don't have nothing going for themselves, don't have their lives together, but have the audacity to doubt you and what you're doing. Throw the whole friend away. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. If you say you're gonna do this big thing, they're like, we'll see, make it happen. They doubt you. They don't think you got it like that. Essentially, they don't think you got it like that. They don't think you're the shit. They just think they treat you like you're regular. These are gonna be the friends that make you feel small, okay? These are gonna be the friends who make you feel like you're never doing enough, make you feel like you always need to be doing more, even though you might be doing really well for yourselves. And a lot of the time, like I said, these are the friends who aren't doing too well, but they're projecting, right? They're projecting how not well they feel about themselves onto you. And they're saying, oh, well, you need to keep pushing. You should keep going harder, like da 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 da. Meanwhile, it's like, girl, you're not even doing shit. Like, don't tell me about how I need to go harder. Like, I'm making moves, you know what I'm saying? So be wary of those friends who don't got shit going for themselves but are constantly on your ass telling you to do better when you're already out here doing stuff. The doubter, the minimizer, be careful around this friend, okay? The last friend that you need to be wary of is the liar. Oh my goodness, the liar. This is the worst archetype of friend. I mean, genuinely, they could lie about anything. They could just lie. If you have a friend that you catch in multiple lies, be very wary of them, because they could lie on you. They'll lie. You know, I had a friend who literally lied on me to the police. Like, they would tell little white lies here and there, and I would catch them in the little lies and be like, bruh, why are you lying? But come to find out, bruh, these people who lie like consistently, you need to be so wary of them, because they'll lie on big stuff. If they can lie on little stuff every single day, when big stuff comes, they'll lie about that too, because they will lie no matter what. They don't care. They have no morals, okay? They will lie no matter what. And these are the friends who will also never keep it real with you. These would be the friends who would let you go out with something in your teeth, with your shirt on inside out, and not tell you, because they just lie. All they know how to do is lie. They don't know how to keep it real with you. These are not good, genuine friends to have around, because again, they won't really have your back, right? They won't be the friend to tell you, hey, bro, maybe you shouldn't have said that, or hey, this is how you should behave. They're not gonna keep it real with you. Be wary of the liars. I'm telling you, if they lie a lot, run. And these are also the friends that tend to not be there for you when you need them, because they stay lying. They stay having excuses for stuff. Oh, I had to do this. Oh, I was doing this. They always have an excuse for why they can't be there for you as a friend. And I'll add this one too. The friend who is unequally yoked. You're pouring so much into this friend and they're not giving you anything back. Be careful with those relationships, because you're going to feel drained at the end of the day, and you're going to be like, dang, every time I hang out with this person, I'm drained. It's this, it's that, it's the third. It's because you're giving all this and they're giving nothing, and you're constantly draining your cup. The analogy I like to think of it of is you're pouring water in a bucket with a hole at the bottom. Like, it's gonna keep needing more water and it'll never be full, and you're constantly gonna be drained, okay? So that is all the types of friends that you should be wary of, be careful of, run the other way if you come across them. I'm telling you from personal experience, from seeing the worst of friends and just being done so dirty. These are the friends y'all need to be careful of. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.